Oh my god, guys. What is up? What is up today? Today is a normal day, isn't it? Normal Fruit Ninja day for us. I'm glad to see you, I'm glad to be back. I had to, do something very important this last few, days. And, I'm gonna talk about that. But first we're gonna do the, usual channel intro after I fix my, my external audio. Hey, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. So this is Rainbow Ninjaman coming to you live from Fruitasia once again. We are out here shooting for number 1. If you want to know why you should ever watch me play Fruit Ninja VR 2 instead of what I play normally, well, or instead of watching someone else, well, that guy is me. Number 1 in Classic mode. Number 1 in Zen mode. Number 2 in Arcade. And very similar performance in these fruit shooting modes. We got number 2 on a lot of those. Oh hey, thanks for popping in for half a second. You know. Hey, coming in at all is more than I expect out of people. Anyway. That's the channel intro. We're going to shoot some fruit. We're going to cut some fruit. Gonna do the usual stuff. But there's a couple things I want to talk about. Number 1, I'm gonna do this while shooting because I want to shoot. I want to give you guys something to. I want to give you guys some eye candy while we do this. But these are important announcements. Number 1 is that I had planned, very seriously actually, to play the 7th guest today. I really did, and I had a big plan for it too. I'd planned on going through it like a serious murder mystery. And going through it with you guys, seeing if we could figure out all the puzzles, figure out what's going on. I had that planned out, and I was really excited for it, right? Turns out, game's broken on Linux VR. Either that, or on Steam VR, on the Valve Index. I'm not sure which of those is true. But I do know that I cannot play it. And because I cannot play it, I feel like everything's a little slower today. I don't know if this is just me. We'll see, we'll see. I feel like everything's slower. Anyway, so I'd planned on doing that, but technical issues made it not happen. It is just a reality that my job and other non-gaming hobbies are more important than playing VR games, even for you guys. Sorry about that. So, I have a real good reason to be on Linux. Got a little overwhelmed. It's over. Yep. 163, not a bad start. So anyway, I do the Linux VR thing. It's not exactly a choice for me, as much as it is for other people. So if a game does not work in Linux VR, I just can't play it. I mean, I could buy another box. The thing is that I can't dual boot because the data that I work with is actually, it's not sensitive, but it is. I don't trust Microsoft Windows to not steal data from my job. Like, I don't trust Microsoft to not steal work data. I don't trust it to not steal research data. So I just really can't keep the same machine. Like, I can't use the same... whatever. I can't use the same machine that has my GPU on it, which I need to do research. I can't have that machine and the hypothetical Windows machine be the same, so I can't do that. The other thing, so that's why I'm not playing the 7th Guest, which is what I'd actually planned on doing today. But the other thing, and the one thing that I think is actually genuinely important for everyone watching, which is 0 of you. This is the PSA. There is a large amount of fake news circulating, not just through the internet, but through mainstream media channels. And it's being perpetuated by, like, large governments, even. And this sounds really, like, it sounds conspiratorial. But certain images have been claimed to be real, which are not real. And part of my job, well, not part of my job, but part of my area of research involves identifying when such images are, when images are real and when they're not. I haven't published any papers on that yet, but I have one in the works. I have been contacted by quite a lot of people who want to know if certain images are real and not. Lots of them not even, like, from my country, right? People have crossed the language barrier to ask me if certain things are real. And I've had to tell them, no, this image is fake. And they've been genuinely surprised a lot, like more than once. And because I'm claiming that it's fake, I have to, like, explain why I think it's fake. I can't just say, oh, it's fake, and then just say nothing. So it takes time to compile that sort of forensic evidence, right? In a way that a layman can understand it. And it is my personal opinion that we live in a world where this kind of skill, if you want to pay attention to the news at all, you need this skill now. If you want to ignore the news forever, that's entirely reasonable. But if you want to pay attention to news and separate fact from fiction, you actually cannot trust governments or the media to give you good reporting anymore. That's just gone. They've And that's not just like mainstream outlets, like other than mainstream outlets also screw this up. Everyone screws it up. I have not seen a single outlet do a good job of this. And that includes, like, even, like, it's really bad. Like, it's actually kind of a catastrophe. Because it eats up a lot of my time. So, some of these things, it's not obvious. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, they're... Like, they could be misled by someone. They could just be failing to do due diligence. But, the end result doesn't matter. It's just wrong information. I don't know if they're lying, nor do I know, and I don't know if they're being deceived. I only know that they're wrong. That's the thing. I'm not claiming active dishonesty. Incompetence is also a explanation for all of these things. I know that they're wrong. That's the end result. And you can't trust journalists or government actors to be able to separate that out. So you actually do need technical skills that allow you to perform some very basic image forensics. There's other types of forensics that matter as well. But the things that I'm talking about are image forensics. You need... This is a really weird thing to say, but there are quite a few textbooks out there that will tell you how you can tell if an image has been manipulated. There are toolkits online which will help you do this. You don't need massive amounts of technical skill to do this. It helps to be able to program in Python, at least. But if you know how those tools work, at least a little bit, then you should be able to do a reasonable job of telling when an image is real or when it's fake. And if you do this, oh, that was dicey, then you should be able to do some good for yourself when it comes to not being manipulated to do things like participate in combat that you really shouldn't participate in, or to support political causes which might be harmful to you. You know, if you don't want to spend a lot of time doing a lot of research on how to determine whether or not an image or video or audio, if you don't want to spend a lot of time determining whether or not these things are fake, you should just assume they're fake at this point. That's the upshot. If you don't want to spend a lot of time doing your own research on whether things that are reported to you are fake, assume they're fake. At this point. The amount of fake news is just absolutely awful. It's really depressing. Actually. However, if you do have that skill set, then you can get some pretty good information out of things. And that skill set is not... It's not actually about, oh, just know which outlets to trust. There's none. There are not any. The skill set is actually a technical skill. Like, it's actually, oh, I can determine that this is real because the noise in the image is consistent, right? That type of skill, right? Not a... It's not just savvy. You actually need to do these things yourself. Yep, that's the upshot. And of course I'm gonna be complaining about this longer today, because I've had to look at some pretty disturbing things. Over the last week. So I'm a little bit short about this. My patience about this has gotten really short. Because I'm tired of looking at really disturbing things. And being asked if they're real or not. And having the answer actually be different a lot of times. It's unpleasant. Some of those things that are in the news actually are real. But a lot of it, like a huge amount of it, is fake. Enough of it is fake that I have to save it. Like easily more than half of the stuff that I've had to see is fake. Of course, I see more fake things because people are actually asking me if they're real or fake. So that could just be my own bias. But enough is that there's just enough fake stuff out there that I'm swamped. That's why I had to skip Tuesday. I'm just tired. I know it's not like happy streamer energy. It's not happy Fruit Ninja guy energy. But I do want to say that this is not limited to any one side of a political fight. It's actually pretty even. Like, it's not one group doing this, which is, there's not a clean political narrative I can give, other than go learn forensics. Like, that's a really messy message. Go learn image and audio forensics. Get a PhD. That's a terrible, that's a terrible takeaway, but that's actually where it is. You actually do need the equivalent of a PhD to tell if then a lot of these things are real or fake. Now, it's bad. You need to be able to do active research. In a technical field, tell if your media is being honest with you. That's terrible. Terrible narrative, but that's where we are now. Oh. Depressing scenarios. Anyway, back to... yeah. Now that that's out of the way, we can be back to happy streamer energy. Oh! Oh, not quite there. Thought I had a triple lined up. I knew that strawberry... I didn't know it was a strawberry, actually. Oh, it's over. I ran out of ammo. So complain the whole time that I do perfect form. That's normal. And it's entirely reasonable to just go on to the main attraction, which is arcade. Give me those cuts. My upstairs neighbor seems very intent on being really loud. It's 9 p.m. here. Hey, but hopefully this mic isn't picking that up. Oh, nice. Didn't get the luck we wanted. But hey, maybe we'll get the luck we need. Oh, nice. Keep him frozen, buddy. Get wrecked a little bit. So there is something that I actually do want to do. I do want to do something spooky for you guys. All 0 of you who are in the stream right now. I do want to... Oh, hey, what's up? Thanks for coming in. I do want to do something spooky for Spooky Month. The plan for that was the 7th guest, but due to technical reasons, that's just scuffed. So I was thinking World of Horror. But every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, is this too much? Is this too much for YouTube? I actually am wondering if it's too much for YouTube. There's HoloLive people who have done this. But I'm also very aware that HoloLive is a very different thing on YouTube than normal streamers. Like, I'm a normal streamer. I'm not Garg or I'm not Buki. I'm not any of that. I'm just the guy who's the best in the world at Fruit Ninja VR. Right. That's who I am. What happened with that bomb? I swear I hit that actually. Ah! I had to risk it. I had to risk it. That peach was right there. My blitz was going. Oh, it's so sad. That's okay. They only remember how awesome the #1 run was. They don't remember how lame all your other attempts were. So it's okay. You're the person that you are on your best day. Oh, thanks for coming in. Watching that pretty sad run. Not even a 3,000 run, man. Is this ninja losing his touch? Probably not. I'm just a little rusty from not having played for a week. Oh, that's sad. Huh? Okay, come on. That didn't happen. Okay, no, I totally went on, like, I totally went hog on that bomb. What happened there? Like, that bomb. Oh, that was beaten harder than, an old, young, Rainbow Ninjaman on a Tuesday. Child abuse. Game. Necessary for millennials. Have to. Oh, beautiful. Freeze, double points. Give me that. No frenzy yet. I was about to hit that bomb with my left. Oh, really? This wasn't gonna be the run? I didn't see that bomb. Oh no, oh no. Today's a bomb day, isn't it? Oh no, guys. Oh no. Hitting the bombs. Still outperforming a lot of people. But hitting the bombs, that's not what we want to see here. No, sir. No, we want to actually... Oh no, you don't come here to watch the best in the world just bomb all over the place. Oh no. It's kind of okay still. Nobody remembers. Yeah, nobody remembers how bad Michael Jordan was when he went to golf. Everyone remembers how great he was when he was doing baseball or basketball. It was basketball, I think. Yeah, it was basketball. Obviously. Not Rainbow Basketball Man here. Oh, that was a mistake. This is the kind of run you came to see. That was a lot cleaner, but it wasn't quite... Yeah, it still wasn't much better. It's at least a top 3 run, but it's not what you came to see. You guys came to see those 4,000 point runs. You came to see the best. Do the best. Now granted, stop spawning bombs! Stop spawning bombs in the middle of the frenzy, come on. Yeah, this is a little bit more like it. Oh, not quite all the way there like it though. Cuts like that one I just made, which were really risky. That's why I really like this bamboo blade. It's just a little bit shorter. This was just a bad luck run. Not even breaking 3,000. Not even 20, oh, just barely 2,700. We can do a little better than that, can't we, chat? I think we can. We have done better. This is the day. For me? No! 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 Today is not the day for me. Oh dear. Okay. I actually hit my arms there. I got tangled up by myself, so... Some of the motions I did with my left and right was funky enough that I got tangled up. It was a really risky cut, so... No! I thought that was like a 10. No! No! Oh no! I mean, it wasn't the run anyway. But that should have been a better by like a few hundred points. That should have been a 3200 run. I gotta brush off all of that rust. All of that rust. It's not just a little rust. Oh, something's actually wrong. Did I drop my mic? Touch. Yeah. You guys are here. And my mic is in the right place. Okay, good. Sorry about that, guys. Scuff streamer. Skips streaming for a week and then forgets how to do everything. There's actually a lot of freed bananas. I should be able to... Actually, because I'm... On a winning run, there's actually a lot of freed bananas. And when I say a lot, I mean... a lot. I wonder if I can... exploit that better. By focusing on getting criticals instead of blitz. I think maybe that's the trick. If I can focus on getting criticals instead of focusing on blitz, maybe I can do better. I mean, one critical is 10 points, and if I can get a lot more criticals... Why don't we train criticals now instead, actually? Let's head off to Blades mode. Ah, the usual 20-20-20 split. Yeah. Let's focus on training my criticals a little bit. 2. And this is the mode to train criticals now. I've gotten 2 so far this run. That's not great. It's about to be this. 3. 4. I thought I'd get a double there, but it wasn't a straight cut. The more you play this Blades mode, seriously, the more you start to only see the center of the fruit. That was a huge mistake. $184, solid. Solid start. Yeah, I think I need to just play a little bit more blades, actually. I think that's probably what I need to do, because I think focusing on criticals... I was centered wrong. I was centered very wrong. I wasn't even standing in the right place, and I'm not sure how that happened. Huh? I thought I had that. Ah, come on. It is just the fact that you get these criticals by cutting through the center of the fruit, but... I haven't done it yet. This is well lined up. Yeah. Yeah. Thought I had that one too. And my eye is just wrong. $164 is not as good. It's obviously not as good as 184. But there's a degree to which you can just get this through luck. I was standing in the wrong place there, too. Something is wrong here. Is my size not... There we go. Up a little bit? Yeah, I think that's right. I could tell that angle was wrong. This is off. Oh, no. There we go. This one... Up? Yeah, I think there. I think I'm at 6. 101 is pretty solid for right now. Ah. That lemon was tough. It was curving all the wrong ways. That was low. That was low. Ah. Yeah, I'm starting to see it now. My eyes are getting to where they need to be. Yeah, I think next time. So I'm short one stream for you guys. I don't owe you streams, but I feel like those of you who are coming in and watching streams deserve, well, don't deserve, but you should have 2 streams a week. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have a critical training stream this weekend sometime, hopefully. This is my back to warm-up stream. It would be really nice, I think. It would be really nice to have like a training area. An honest to God training area. Oh, yeah, there is... On that note, there is news. It would be nice to have, like, a training area where you could just have a still fruit in front of you and see if you're getting a critical. This is a really bad start, actually. Thought that was a good cut. A little too slow. Can't believe I made that mistake. That dropped my score 4 points. It's not gonna do anything for me, but embarrassing. God. Embarrassing. Just a little too. That felt a little off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. That was really low. You needed to wait just another. I'm getting tangled up in the cables. I'm not doing too bad, but I am getting tangled up. It's not a good feeling. I could feel the wobble in my... Oh dear. Yeah, I could feel the wobble. Could you see it? You gotta keep your wrists stable like that. That's not good. That cut was actually really bad. Almost. Oh, whoa, 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 hey. Okay. Cables. Out of the way. Let's do that. That's the wrong way. We want to turn this way. Okay. There we go. I need to buy one of those what's-its. So there is like a thing that there's a rig which puts all the cables up in the air for you instead of having them drag around on the ground like it's happening for me. That was high. That's good. Every time I hear my neighbors upstairs, it reminds me of growing up in my mother's apartment. My mother was never a clean person, so she always had rats. And growing up, I believed that having rats was just kind of a fact of life. But, when I got out of the apartment, I've never in my adult life had to live with rats. And I've lived in a lot of places. Okay, that's a little wrong. I have lived with pests like that upon moving into a new place. I've never had them in a place that I've inhabited for more than a month. Like after a month, I have I lay down traps basically immediately. Complain to the landlord and say, hey, get the pest stuff. And then it's fixed, right? Is it a month? No, I think 2 months was the maximum. Upon moving in to a new place. And that place, the pest infestation was pretty bad. Beautiful double. This is not... Yeah, this isn't quite all the way there. Oh, that was way to the right! I could see that. Low. $194 is a good... That's what I want to show off. Like, 194 is... it's not great, but it's still... Like, you could show that off to your friends. And say, hey, yeah, I did that. And people would be like, yeah, it's kind of cool. It's not me. I've done better. But, I think the next thing to do is maybe a rhythm level. Yeah, a rhythm level sounds good. These rhythm levels, for the most part, the hard ones are the ones that people haven't quite so consistently got full combos on. Terrible. Rainbow Ninjaman, alright, haven't you ever played, Beat Saber? Yes. Isn't this easier than Beat Saber? No, I just suck. I suck at Beat Saber. Let's keep at it. Actually, let's see if we can get one of the medium ones. Let's try that again. Take a step back. Rainbow Ninjaman, why do you take a step back? It's because I'm big. My arms are long. I actually don't know if that was my best, but I do know that wasn't the best. Ah! 7 more points and I would have got my personal best. Oh, boys. Close. I think this is the last step back I can take before having to reset my position. Oh, that was a lot better. That's my personal best, easily. Oh! Oh, it gives you a little ding when you go up? Oh, it ding. Oh, oh, that's nice. That's nice. I like that. Excellent touch. Excellent touch. I love it. We step forward. Right, we moved up. 1 rank. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I think it's time to cut stream. What happened today? Not much. That 1 rank up is pretty okay, but it's not great. Not worth clipping, but it's definitely worth saying that something happened today. Hey, Gutsu. Weapons, gotta collect them all, right? Oh yeah, sure. Sure, you gotta collect them all. Look at all of those. Look at all of those. All of those. Oh, I can't... Don't have the default crossbow unlocked. Oh no. This default crossbow. Totally not unlocked. Anyway. Let's close out the stream. So, the plan for the immediate future goes like this. I have played 3 different VR games this month with the serious intent to show them off. One of them was Ghost Signal, which is that Stellaris game. It doesn't work on Linux VR. The second one is the 7th Guest. It doesn't work on Linux VR. And there's the third one. It's this early access game called Samurai Beat. And that one is a little bit more interesting. It does work, but every time you finish a level, the game crashes. So it's very like first build, early release. And I'd like to play it. I'd love to play it for you guys, but it's just not gonna happen for a while. I had a negative review on it for Steam because the dev was very unresponsive, but they responded, and I was like, okay. It's a small game. I'm not gonna give it too much negative press to start out with, because it really does look like a fun game. And if we can get, and if they get that working properly, I do want to play it. Anyway, that's what I'd wanted to do. I want to play something other than Fruit Ninja, but the fact of the matter is that every time I actually make that effort, something goes wrong. So I do actually want to play something else, but there isn't anything else. What a shock! There's nothing else to play. Anyway, that's the situation. So we're gonna keep playing Fruit Ninja. I do want to play something spooky for you guys. I think we might drop the VR headset for one stream and play World of Horror, but I don't know if that's really appropriate. People have streamed it on YouTube, but I think given this audience, I'm not quite sure that's the right thing to do. It's a spooky game. Angered a lot of Chinese players because of miscommunication that happened. So it's not like... So there's a lot more negative reviews on Steam than there should be for the quality of game it is. But also, you know, it's a smallish, not small, but an indie-ish dev making communication mistakes in a language they don't speak. It's pretty normal. Not ideal, but it's like normal. But you know, I'm gonna seriously consider playing that on stream. I do know that it works on my machine, so I mean that's something, but I don't know if it's appropriate for stream because the imagery is pretty intense. So I am gonna play it a little bit myself and see what I think. It's pretty gruesome. I don't think it's worth putting behind an R18 filter, but it is, or paywall or whatever. But it's a thing. Anyway, that's kind of the plan. Play something other than Fruit Ninja when it's feasible, but it's just not feasible. Another thing that has happened. The roadmap for the game has changed. There's no plan, and the reason that I know this is because I'm in that Discord. I think they don't have any plans for a second PvP mode, but they are working on a new single player content. I don't know what that is yet. I think it's a new weapon, but I don't know. And they said they might have an update soon. They said the word soon, which could mean next month, it could mean December. It could mean, like, immediately. But, that roadmap that's been posted on the thing has changed, which makes sense. It's, like, towards the end of that roadmap. You don't want to stick to it. I think they realized not a lot of people were playing Applehead. My opinion is that that's probably because they've got 3. They need 3 to play Applehead, and I think that's the real problem. I think they realize that people like to play Fruit Ninja next to each other and not with each other. Which is fair, which is fair. That's the kind of game this is. Anyway, regular stream time, Tuesday, Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Central Time. Most of the time, I actually show up. This last week has been a bit of an anomaly. There should be a bonus, or not a bonus, but a makeup stream this weekend. I don't know what that's going to be. It might be World of Horror, might have something spooky. It might be more Fruit Ninja, but I will stream this weekend. Unless someone from another country comes and asks to show me awful things to tell me if they're real or not. Again, hopefully that doesn't happen. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe. Do not turn off ad block. Ad block, keep that on. Those ads you're seeing, Those don't give me any money. I have a job. It's a good job. I enjoy doing it. I do not plan on making this an income stream. This is my hobby. So do not bother thinking about supporting me financially. Just let me know you like seeing this. Keep your ad blocks on. This is a hobby channel. I make $0.00 off of it. Don't think about giving me money. Just enjoy the content. Enjoy watching me cut fruit. All of that good stuff. Anyway, good night and stay safe, everyone. We'll try for that. The next thing I want to do is critical training. I want to train my criticals a little bit better. See if I can exploit those freeze bananas a little harder. Anyway, good night, guys. Stay safe.